Breaking news on Mounjaro shortage update for Mounjaro weight loss, Zepbound weight loss. Hi friends, I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. Super grateful to be here with you guys today. I am filming this on April 7th as of the filming date. So much has changed in the last few days that I want to keep you up to date of exactly what's happening. I have been on Mounjaro and Zepbound for the last 15 plus months, having lost way over 84 pounds, and I'm on the race to lose 100 pounds total with my weight loss journey. I've got a ton of breaking news stories for you. In fact, today we're gonna talk about the shortage, the factory, the Mounjaro shortage and Zepbound shortage. The Zepbound shortage with the vial, there's an update on that from my last video. If you don't know some of these topics, I've got 3 or 4 other breaking news stories so you can get caught up down in the playlist down below. We're going to talk about Costco entering the chat with GLP-1 medications and Parkinson's disease. If you have Parkinson's within your family, stay till the end. That's going to be the last breaking news story for you. I'm really excited about some information to share on that. Let's go ahead and dive into number 1 for our Mounjaro shortage and Zepbound shortage. In my free group, which is linked in the description link below, there's over 10,000 people in that group, and one of the amazing group members, his name is Linda. She lives near where the new Eli Lily Factory is being built in North Carolina. This is the Eli Lily Factory that is being built. These are photos as of in April 2024, the filming of this, of what that factory is looking like that is under construction. How exciting is this? You can see right there, there's the Eli Lilly sign right up above there. How exciting is this? Like, that factory is coming. They have told us, Eli Lilly, and I've given you guys updates. You always want to check in the description link too. If I have something that immediately after I report a story, so to speak, I'm not news, but kind of, because there's so much information and processing this so quickly, I will link it in the description link below if something has changed within a couple of hours after me filming this. So always check the description link too. Having that, the shortage for Mounjaro, we know Eli Lilly has told us it's actually not ending in August 31st. That was for Australia. That was different. For US, it looks like it's through the end of the year. So realistically changing our mind frame that it's not going to stop in August. Sorry, I hate to be, if you didn't see that update in the last video, even though we're progressing with this amazing Eli Lilly factory, that Mounjaro shortage is going to be at least until, we're looking at the holiday season. Get out your Christmas trees, your menorahs, like all of it. Like, we're going to be in your New Year, old anxiety, like, we're still going through that. So don't think in my last update that I get my Mounjaro update, Mounjaro shortage update and Zepbound shortage update, that we're going to see the end of this. It's going to keep going. So that is number 1. But the second part of that we talked about on my other breaking news story was the new information that we have on the FDA Access Data website of where vials, the Zepbound, and Mounjaro already has these, by the way, have put in there to have, instead of pen format, instead of a pen like this, that they have a vial instead, meaning you would buy a needle to put, like the needle and syringe to put in there, and then it would come just like how a compound would, like that. One of my solutions, you guys know I've talked about Join Fridays. Use the discount code QUEEN if you are looking for the compound route. I used to poo-poo compounds. I do not anymore. For me, that is the route I'm going. You can use the discount code QUEEN. I'm not gonna be able to get my Zepbound. I was on Mounjaro, switched to Zepbound. Just like y'all, I am out there trying to stay on my GLP-1. Join Fridays prescribes both brand names, Zepbound and Mounjaro, and compounds, and they work with reputable compound pharmacies where they're like the major players. If you live in California, they actually do take care of California folks for compounds, whereas most places don't. So they, Join Fridays is one of the few telehealth company that works with compounds that do take care of California folks. So that vial, now let's go back over and talk about this. Updated information from my last video for the breaking news story is talking about this vial on there is, let me flip to this picture. And this, again, it's copyrighted through Eli Lilly, and it's on the FDA Data website. I'll link that down below. It was in my previous videos too. It has on there, we have not heard really a peep about this. Our Australia friends told me that they're taking I believe it was from Mounjaro that they were taking with, or maybe it was Zepbound. No, it was Mounjaro. They're taking it already with the syringe on there. The US folks are not. If you're taking, people are like, oh, I take it with it. I'm like, that's a compound, baby. That is not Mounjaro. It's not brand name from Eli Lilly, the maker of Mounjaro and Zepbound. So the investors meeting with Eli Lilly is April 30th. Our incredible group member, again, that group is awesome. If you are not in that free Mounjaro weight loss group, Zepbound weight loss, WEGOVY weight loss, all are welcome there only if you're fun and nice. If you're not fun or nice, please don't join. Like, I am at my capacity of being around not fun and nice people, and that group is so fun and so nice. So only join, ask to join, and you got to fill out questions to join it. Make sure you answer all those questions too. And if your profile is less than 5 years old on Facebook, it will get flagged as spam. So just shoot me an email if you're in like that limbo of like, I haven't gotten accepted yet. I will accept you. It means you probably look like spam. So April 30th is the investors. Brad said this, so I'm quoting Brad, or he's the author of this idea, which I'm piggybacking off of because I thought it was brilliant. Have we noticed that Eli Lilly talked about these vials in like press releases and stuff like that? No, we have not. When I Googled it on the House of Google, what came up was Reddit. I'm like, Reddit is not a news source, although they're fabulous. And although I am the Countess of shopping, I am a fabulous news source. I'm not really a news source. And so news sources, meaning like Eli Lilly releasing press releases about this vial. It's my Martinsville, Virginia coming out, vial, the vial on there. They haven't been, Eli Lilly's not talking about it. Why? I agree with Brad. On April 30th, again, I'm filming this on April 7th. April 30th is when the investors meeting is. Dun, dun, dun. I bet you're going to hear something then. Dun, dun, dun. Is that going to help absolve the Zepbound shortage that we are now under? Dun, dun, dun. I feel like yes. I feel like that may be, it's the pens that are causing the shortage. People are getting their panties in a wad over, oh, it's Hollywood stealing my medication. No, boo, it's not. It is a great media narrative for you to get angry and have a villain of someone who is a Hollywood, so beautiful. She's stealing my med. No, she's not. This medicine has been GLP-1 medications in record-setting, unprecedented, nothing like we've seen in my lifetime or your lifetime. It is not Hollywood stealing from you, I promise me. Eli Lilly said that as a great soundbite because you get mad and you take your eyes off of their operational problem they're having, which is they can't produce enough safely and effectively. And I actually very much appreciate that they're doing it safely and effectively. WEGOVY got dinged because their quality had dropped. Do you guys remember that story? Anyways, so I appreciate Eli Lilly is being very, of course, stringent. And that's why I love Eli Lilly. Call me Eli Lilly. It's I'm manifesting to get sponsored by them one day. Hopefully one day, because I love them so much. They've been so life-changing for me. So we'll see on April 30th is when that investors meeting. Will we hear then? I think we will about these vials. I think we will hear more about that because it's been quiet. Too quiet, in fact. Cricket, cricket, cricket. Why have they been so quiet? Usually they're out there, they're boisterous. You know, we haven't heard anything. So what's the deal with that? My prediction, just like what Brad said, was that we will hear, on the April 30th investors more about those vials. Okay, let's go over to our next story. I gotta get some lip gloss. You guys did not see, by the way, the Sephora sale. It was in my previous video. This amazing lip oil. I'm obsessed with it. I'll link it down on my Mounjaro. It's not on my Mounjaro Amazon shopping list. It'll be on my beauty shopping list, Amazon beauty shopping list down below, and my Sephora video too. Costco. Costco has entered the chat. Let me pull up this story. And this story is Costco's entering the chat. You guys know I'm obsessed with Costco. I absolutely love Costco. Costco teams up, and I'll link my source down below, which is from the website fiercehealthcare.com. There's many people who had articles on this, but that's who I'm pulling this from. Costco teams up with Sesame to offer a weight loss program to members, including GLP-1 drugs. Box retailer Costco is expanding its healthcare services. It's available to Costco members in 50 US states, an initial 3-month subscription of $179. The company announced on Tuesday. This was released on April 2nd. So the Tuesday that they're talking about is referenced with April 2nd. Costco announced its partnership with healthcare marketplace Sesame last September to offer special discount pricing to its members on outpatient medical care services, including telehealth visits. Though those service members can book virtual primary care visits for $29 and online mental health therapy for $79 through Sesame marketplace. Part of their collaboration is that they can have access to checkups for $72, which include standard lab panels and a virtual follow-up consultation with provider. For Costco members, the weight loss program includes a live video consultation with a clinician and 3 months of clinical consultation. Members who sign up for the program can message their clinician outside of scheduled appointments, receive a free nutritional guide. By the way, if you've not gotten my free Mounjaro meal plan, it's dietitian created. I paid over $500 to buy the licensing rates to give this to you for free. It's linked down below. Shopping list and 17 plus protein focused recipes, 19 pages total. My gift to you as part of being the Countess of Shopping community. I had to twist the Count's arm to spend the $500, but he agreed that I wanted to give it for free to our community, but I digress. Back to Costco. They're giving out a free nutritional guide and a clinically appropriate treatment program. Okay, so when I go through this, they're saying the GLP-1 class, including Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy, Zepbound. Here's where, and I'll link the rest of the article down below. I love Costco. Costco, I love you. I was there earlier today. Costco opens at 10. The Count, the Duke, and I were there in the parking lot at 9:50, twiddling our thumbs, waiting to go in because I love Costco that much. By the way, they have pink dragon fruit this week. Last week they had yellow dragon fruit, which can make you have massive diarrhea. If you didn't know, their fruit is amazing. But I wanted to go get the pink dragon fruit because it just came out here in my neck of the woods. Costco in my area, because I've called the last 15 months of being on Mounjaro, never, and I don't like to use superlatives, never in my 15 months of being on Mounjaro has ever had Mounjaro or Zepbound in stock. Never. Why in the HE double hockey stick do like they're entering the chat, but I'm like, you can't give medications. You never have had it in stock. Even in 15 months before this huge wave of the Mounjaro shortage, of the Zepbound shortage, you can't keep it in stock. So why are you entering the chat? I get it because we need to have access. And this is why I love Join Fridays, because they have access to brand names and the compounds. So you can swing both ways, whatever way the wind blows, Peta. That's a Golden Girls quote. You can swing from a brand name over to compounds and you're already in the system. With the Costco membership, they're prescribing it to you, but they can't even keep in my area. And tell me in the comments below. I'm dying to know. I was dying to know, and I know you guys will be vocal with me. Can you get your GLP-1 medication, your Mounjaro, your Zepbound, your Wegovy at Costco? I cannot. In the last 15 months, I call all the time because I love Costco. Costco and I are like this. We are besties. I don't know. It was like I hit 30 and I was like, I love Costco. Costco is so fabulous. It's so fun on a Friday night to go there. I'm like, that's where the Count and I used to do date nights. We don't anymore, but we used to go there. I love Costco. So romantic. Not really. You know, my flowers there. I get all these beautiful flowers from my home. Anyways, I digress. But them entering in the GLP-1 marketplace, I'm like, babes, we know that this shortage is going on at least until the end of this year because Eli Lilly told us at the last investors meeting that we cannot keep up with the demand. Unprecedented demand. I'm an economist's daughter, so there's supply and there's demand. There's unprecedented demand and there's not enough supply to fill that. And the people who are wanting this are not Hollywood starlets stealing your medication. And getting angry over the shortage is not going to do your body good. It's in fact going to rot your soul. So fascinating to people accusing this, that, and the other of stealing their medication. No, babes, you've got way better fish to fry. You are way better than that to go to that level. Like, get over it, move on. And it's easy to say get over it, move on, but there are more solutions like compounds. And I've done a ton of other videos on the solutions for that, which, by the way, I got the most amazing, like 5 emails this past weekend from countesses and counts too. Gentlemen and ladies being like, your tips worked. They got their medication. And I was like, yes, I was so happy for you. So happy for you. If you emailed me, thank you. And posted it in the free Mounjaro encouragement group, my free Mounjaro encouragement group. So Costco, that's another option for you, FYI. I don't know why you wouldn't join Fridays. To me, I switched to them because they're the best. They focus on GLP-1 medication. Like, that's their expertise. I want somebody who's an expert in GLP-1 medication, who's on it, who's completely on it. Next up, we've got in here about Parkinson's disease. Y'all, this one, it makes me about ready to cry because one of our beautiful countesses was telling me about how her mom, and she's caring for her mom right now, and her mom has Parkinson's disease. And this touched me so much, this breaking news story. It was released April 5th, and I'll link it down below. It's from the US Sun, which is not a reputable source, but it was the one who had the easiest article. You can find this on a lot of other places too. A huge step forward for Ozempic-like diabetes drug, and slows down the effects of Parkinson's disease in the study. Well, you guys know me. I want scientific data. I'm going to pick apart that. I want to be factually accurate. And here at Countess of Shopping, I require and demand that I am factually accurate. And if I'm not, you call me out on it in the comments and in the description. I'll fix, because stuff, I want it to be factually accurate. We're not doing this non-scientific stuff where I will make it a very clear distinction when something is my opinion versus being scientific and factually accurate. So Parkinson is a devastating nervous system disorder affecting 10 million people worldwide with no current cure. GLP-1s can be used to slow down Parkinson's after a type 2 diabetes drug showed promises in a French study. Researchers have been exploring a class of drugs called like peptide-1 receptor agonists, GLP-1 RAs, for the potential of brain neurons. I've always said, for me, I have had a brain change taking GLP-1s, but that's not what they're talking about on this. That's different. In the new study published by the New England Journal of Medicine, 156 patients, and we know a sample size is 600 or more, is that's from my statistic class at James Madison University. So this does not have a sample size of 600 or more. It's 156 patients with early stage Parkinson's were recruited across France. Researchers chose to test the drug, and it's LIXISENATIDE, lexisintide. Forgive me for mispronouncing that, but that's how you spell it. Made by the company called SANOFI and sold under the brand names, I'm gonna link them down below, Adalexin and Lixgalux. I apologize for mispronouncing them. They're the type 2 diabetes drug that has since been discontinued in the UK. Patients were randomly chosen to receive daily injections of laxicennatide or a placebo. After 1 year of follow-up, the group on taking the diabetes drug saw no worsening of their movement symptoms, while those on the placebo did. So the placebo people who weren't taking that did see a worsening of their Parkinson's symptoms. The effect was modest, quote, according to the paper, and was noticeable only when assessed by professionals who made them do tasks such as walking, standing up, or moving their hands. Senior author Oliver Raskol, a neurologist at Toulouse University, said. This is fascinating to me. He added, this may be because Parkinson's disease worsens slowly, and with another year of follow-up, the differences might be much starker. So far, evidence for the clinical benefits of GLP-1 patients with Parkinson's has been limited, and early studies have proved inconclusive. This is the first time we have clear results which demonstrate that we have an impact of the progression of symptoms of the disease, and we can explain it by neuroprotective effect. Gastrointestinal side effects were common on the drug, including nausea, vomiting, and reflux, while a handful of patients experienced weight loss. Dr. Rassel and co-author Wasalos Misnir, a neurologist at Bordeaux University Hospital, both stressed more study would be required to confirm safety and efficacy before the treatment can be given to patients. Michael Ocon, the medical director of Parkinson's Foundation, said that from a practical standpoint, the differences in patient outcomes were not only clinically significant, but statistically, and compared to other studies, this type of difference should draw our interest and attention. Experts will likely argue whether the study meets the minimum threshold for neuroprotection, and it likely does not, said Dr. Ocon. Adding the weight loss side effect was concerning for Parkinson's patients, obviously, which makes sense. And it goes on in the article. I find, one more thing. According to Parkinson's UK, diabetes drugs like lexicennatide are being scrutinized by scientists for treating Parkinson's because GLP-1 receptors are found in the brain. Lab-based experts have suggested that activating can boost the function of dopamine connections and have anti-inflammatory properties, improve energy production, and switch on cell signal survivals. Lexicennatide is the second diabetes drug to go through clinical trials for Parkinson's, the first being exenatide. And it goes on talking about this. So very preliminary information, but still hopeful for Parkinson's folks. We don't have Parkinson's in my family that I'm aware of, but we do have a lot of dementia. And so hearing these studies coming out for Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, cancer, I mean, just think of the things, these horrible hardships, and having beautiful solutions. We're on the cusp. Like, what a great time to be alive on helping these of people. If you have had somebody with Parkinson's, oh my, it makes me like get emotional. I couldn't imagine being cognitive within your brain, but having your body, I just couldn't imagine. So this makes me really, really happy to hear. At least it's starting the conversation, right? Starting the conversation. Clearly, way more data and research needs to be done. And clearly, this is just the beginning of it. And I want to encourage you to do your own due diligence and to fact check me as I continue to put out information, that we do keep this science-based, that we do keep this accurate, and researching these. I will link all of these down in the description link below. I'm getting, tomorrow I leave to go, YouTube invited me with Sephora. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm leaving literally here in a couple of hours to go hop on a flight to go do that. And then I'll be back here. I'm literally going to that meeting and then across the country and then flying back. So I will be back again. We'll have our same schedule. So if there's more breaking news, I'm gonna be in LA with YouTube. So I will try to stay on top of this as we have things continue to change. But man, what an exciting, it literally, I can't keep up with the new breaking news stories. I am trying, friends. I have a whole content calendar and it keeps getting jacked because of all these cool stories happening. It's a lot of cool stuff. If you want my free Mounjaro meal plan, shopping list, and recipes, it's a 19-page free Mounjaro Diet PDF. And for Zepbound and for WEGOVY, you can GLP-1 medications. That is linked down below. I had a GLP-1 dietitian. She has her master's degree in nutrition. Create that for our community, so I would own the licensing rights. And so I could give that away for free. Special thank you, speaking of licensing rights, for the beautiful Linda for allowing me to have her photos of the new Eli Lily Factory that is being built in North Carolina. This is gonna help absolve our shortage issues. It's gonna take over the production for some of these shortage medications, which is exciting. So, sweet friends, if you found this video helpful, a couple things. We do two things here. One, what is your action focus to move you closer on your health goals? I want to know. Tell me in the comments below. Don't just sit there. Tell me. Hold yourself accountable. Two, because we are doers, not just talkers. Two, we do an emoji here at Countess of Shopping. And today's emoji is going to be grass. It's going to be grass, or like a field, or nature. Put that down below. It's twofold. People are like, why do you make me do emojis? I don't make you, but I want to know you. I really do care about our Countess of Shopping community. It means a lot to me. You guys mean a lot to me. This community means a lot to me. So it helps me to get to know you. You guys know me, but it helps me to get to know you. And by the pattern recognition of seeing your emojis over and over, I will know you. And I've got so many brothers and sisters out there in the Countess of Shopping community. Simply by putting an emoji, it will help me to get to know you. Two, I will pray over you. It will tell me that you got this far in the video. I'll pray over you. If you don't believe in prayer, I'll uplift you in positive thought. My whole goal of being here is because I got a day job. And my whole goal of being here is to be a source of positivity and encouragement and to help educate. Like, that's why I do this, is to be helpful. And hopefully be a place of where you're like, I come because I want your energy, I want your encouragement, I want your positivity, and I want to also learn something. I need to go put my hair back. It's driving me nuts. I had a new hair system and it's making me bonkers. Speaking of which, go check out that Sephora video too. It's this big sale that's going on right now of all of my favorites. Up to 20% off of like name brand, huge stuff. Go check out that video too. Okay, sweet friends, give this video a like and subscribe. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings because life is delicious. We'll see you, hopefully not tomorrow for a breaking news story. I need to have a pause on the breaking news. It's too much. It's great things. Great time to be alive. We'll see you again soon.